Hello, my name's Leanne, and my daughter took part in the dyslexia correction course that Barbara has done, the Davis correction. And we started when she was in year 3, which was when she turned 9. She was struggling with reading, but she was able to do lots of things. So I was just perplexed in why she wasn't reading more fluently. She was struggling with certain words, the picture words now that I've found out. And finding Barbara was amazing. She's an amazing woman, and the Davis method is just wonderful. Naomi came to Barbara for some sessions, and within a week she was reading simple chapter books. Before that she was struggling with kindy readers in year 3. We've also, Naomi has taken part in the math correction, which I think due to her reading being a struggle to start with, I think it put her math behind, but she is doing really well now. Math is slowly coming together, but she's confident, and her confidence every day is just growing. So we appreciate everything that the Davis method has done for us.
Great.
Yeah, they are so clever. It's just the way that I think our education system, I'm also a teacher, our education system is set at the moment. It doesn't allow for the different ways of learning that our picture thinkers learn from, and they are so creative and they are so clever, and they can rule the world if they want to. Yeah. Since I've met Barbara, as a teacher, I had noticed that there were just, in kindy, I'd noticed that there was just a few things that just weren't right, but I couldn't really put my finger on it because she's clever. She's very bright, but she wasn't reading, so that was just really perplexing for me. It perplexed her teachers as well, and I think that they thought that I was expecting a little too much from Naomi. She was always above any intervention that they could give her. There was always someone who needed more intervention than she did. So to find Barbara and for her to say, yes, she has dyslexia, which wasn't something that I even considered, even as a teacher, and to see how the words, without being pictures, are so hard for them to actually have, or for them to decipher. Having met Barbara has just been amazing, and she has allowed me to be more confident in Naomi's future. Naomi has always been confident in her future. There's no lack of confidence in that child. But for me, I needed to know that she didn't lose that confidence, and Barbara's been able to, with the Davis dyslexia, has been able to, empower her, and it empowers her to tell people she has dyslexia because it allows them to think differently of her, but in a positive way. Like teachers say to her at school, "No, you don't." And she says, "Well, I do have dyslexia." And they go, "No, you don't." And she goes, "Well, sometimes I do struggle with, lots of different things, but she's an able learner, so she'll do whatever she wants in her own time, and as long as she has good people to support her, and that's all I ever want from her, is to be able to do what she does best, and that's be herself." I do phonics, and now I'm more aware of that because, a big majority of children do well with phonics, but those children who don't, I do more sound, like I just say the letter. If they're struggling, if they've tried to do the word, if they don't know it, I say that, tell them, as Barbara has taught me, to say the letters, and then I tell them the word, and then they repeat the word. And the fluency of their reading has become easier. It's still not easy for them, but it's much easier. And why make them struggle sounding something out when it's not their way of learning? And I do hope in the future, and with our, I do think the education system will change, because it has to. It's been, hundreds of years now, the same. It has to change. And it's showing, all of the richest and most influential people in the world are saying that they too have dyslexia. So hopefully they can be a driving force as well to get a different style of learning for our children. I am early childhood trained, so I do 0 to 8, but when I do go into the school system, I am more creative in the way I deliver my program anyway, but it has made me more aware of challenges that children have, especially when, if they're misbehaving, it's because they haven't often actually got the lesson or the instructions that I've given them, and I'm more than happy to say it in a different way and to call them over and to give them some more visuals. And the journey that I have been on as a teacher has been amazing, because it's just opened and broadened my teaching to the children that I have. And it's helped in mine and Naomi's relationship as well, because I don't put so much pressure on her now. Not that I think I put too much pressure, but I was struggling with why she couldn't do, and now I am more supportive in what she can do. So yeah, I've been on my own journey. Yes.